Hello everyone, we're in Josie's studio again today, working on dolls and doll parts. As you can see here, this is my little mini table where I put together ideas as they come to mind of different dolls, fabrics that I want to assemble together to create a doll or multiple dolls. My goal right now is to have 12 complete by the end of March, so I had cut about a dozen or more body parts, including the body itself, the head, the hand and fingers, which is one, the arms, and the legs, which are done using pattern fabrics. And then what I did is I sat down one day and I basically did an assembly line, sewing all the bodies at one time, then sewing all the fingers, and then sewing the heads, the arms, and the legs. And as you can see here, the fingers are actually sewn and then turned, and then I stuff it with the pipe cleaner in each finger. And this allows them to be flexible and bend, almost like real fingers, so lifelike. So I stuff it, and then I put a little actual stuffing in the hand itself. And then sometimes I'll sculpt it a little to add a little bit more character. When I get to the faces, which is not my favorite part, but it's starting to grow on me. I guess the more practice that I do, the better I will become with the faces. It's very difficult for me to do the right and the left side the same, and it doesn't really have to be. I think one of the beauties about my faces on the dolls is that they all have their own special characteristic. I start basically with the same oval shaped eyes, but at the end they always look different from one another, and a lot of that has to do with how I draw each face. It's not really planned. I sit down, I pencil it in, and then what I'll do is use some paint for the white of the eyes, and I also use paint on the lips. I put some rouge on the face. Sometimes I put some other color. It depends on the complexion to try to make it look more lifelike. I also sculpt it using a doll's needle and thread. If you look closely, you can see the indentation around the eyes, the mouth, and the nose. Then I add ears, and then I'll add the hair. Stay tuned for more.